Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome back to another video. So this one's going to be for the Mezco 112 Cyclops. I never really was a big fan of Cyclops, but they had this one on sale from Big Bad Toys for maybe I think like $60 during their weekly sales. So I went ahead and scooped this one up, and I'm actually really glad I did for two reasons. One, it was a really good deal. I didn't have any Cyclops figures for my collection. I mean, I like Cyclops, but I was just never a big fan of them. However, after watching Xmen 97, that really changed my opinion. Not that I'm a big fan, but I do have a lot more respect for the character. I like a lot what they did with him. So now I'm glad I picked this up, because I picked it up maybe about 3 months ago, I think. But this is a really nice figure. I was trying to decide which version of Cyclops I wanted. The one with the full mask on. They had the shorts, and I think it was another that they had. But I'm glad I went with this one, because I like the liberties they actually took with the design. So he has like the cloth suit with this pleather-like material over it. And, you know, Mezco always puts their little twist on it. But I really like the sculpt of this one. Even on the gloves, you have the little X on the back of the gloves and everything. So it looks really nice. Now, the one thing I'm not necessarily a huge fan of, my son decided to start vacuuming right in the middle of me talking. Anyways, is the neck. I do understand a little bit why they did it, because I think I need to go back and check the direction. I think the head actually lights up. So if I take this head off, which I was only expecting just the neck part to come off just now, but the whole thing came with it. Anyways, if I can get this off. There we go. Trying not to break anything. I believe it actually caused the whole head to light, so you can, you know, actually make him look like he's shooting out of his visor. I haven't tried that yet. I just actually took it out of the box yesterday. So we'll see if that's actually the case with this one. So let me get this back down in there. Another little fun fact is that he looks a little weird when you take the visor off, because the visor, you don't just swap the head off. Don't just swap the head out. You actually swap the whole visor. And I'll show you that in a second, as far as how that comes out. Articulation wise, it's really what you would expect from a Mezco figure. Considering he has cloth, and the cloth is very elastic for this one, so he doesn't have a whole lot of limitations. So that's, you know, kind of a plus. You know, so pretty much what you want. And I'm not going to go through all the articulation on this, because there's not really a lot that's stopping. It doesn't have much of an ab crunch, though. There's not really a lot that's stopping him, because he doesn't have armor in a bunch of different places, a lot of hard parts. But since the neck is the way it does, he can look up about that much. And that's about as far as he's looking down. You know, he doesn't really have a whole lot of articulation. You know, it's a little bit better than I thought it was going to be, considering it's the type of peg that it's on. But it's not a whole lot that he does. So let's get into accessories. Accessory-wise, he comes with a screaming head, which I think this looks really great. And let's see. He comes with a screaming head. He comes with his optic blast visor, so you can just swap that, or you'll take this and I'll show you how to do that in a minute for those who don't have this already. Then he comes with a mega optic blast. This is a little heavy, so I'm kind of curious to see if the body itself can stand up to holding it. The head, of course, can, because it's on that odd peg that, you know, for the battery or whatever. He comes with an additional, what is it? This is actually out of the box. He has this visor on. I swapped this visor because he has two of these that comes in the case, that comes in the box. And actually it's two of these are in the box as well. Let's see. He has this open palm hand. And then he has the hand where he's using his optic blast. Another fifth hand has two of these. Of course, one is already on there. I took this one off and put that one on earlier. And he has two, I'm not really sure what you would call these. They're not quite open. I mean, not called, quite clasping, but two of these palms, or two of these hands. Now, to swap out the visor, you actually would just, okay, this has been popping out. And it looks really weird when you do it too, right? That's weird looking. But I mean, it's very effective. So you just take that out, put the one you want in. Now act like you don't want to do it. And that's it. It's pretty simple. I do really like how this effect looks. I think it comes out really nicely. But it's, you know, it's pretty simple swapping that out. And he comes with this nice bomber jacket. I will probably never actually have this jacket on because I didn't really care for how it looked in the comics or the cartoon. So I'll probably give it to another figure I might customize. All right, and one more thing. I just realized, so that this does come with two batteries that come in a pack that I just slid right into the slot. And then you have a switch down at the bottom that actually turns the red light on. So it does give you the light up head. So let me try to get this in there. All right, so now that I have it in there, you just hit your switch and it gives you your light up visor, your optic blast. Ooh, let me see how it looks. So it doesn't go, well, no. Let's see how far I go. I may actually do photos of this at night. You know what, it would also be helpful if I turn this off. So let's see how well it does. Actually, that's nice. So that's pretty cool. So it has that option. Next, let's get into a little bit of size comparisons. All right, so first up, I gotta bring in Cyclops, good best buddy in the whole wide world, Wolverine. So this is the, actually it's also Mezco Wolverine. I just can't remember which one, if it's Uncanny Xmen or something like that. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've gotten this one. This Wolverine has seen better days. I do love the adamantium showing through. He's been a nice little brawl. So, anyways, and I love the size comparison because Wolverine should not be as tall as Cyclops. Then we'll bring in Gambit. Got this one years ago. This is probably one of my more underrated figures because I sometimes forget I even have this figure. I also like the Gambit's a little bit taller because I think in the comics he's supposed to be taller than Cyclops anyway, so that fits in perfectly. So let me move him and bring in. So this is a custom Colossus that I did off one of the older Marvel Legends. So I love this size comparison here. So kind of see how he's fitting in there a bit. Let's move Wolverine out of the way and bring in Mezco Bishop. So me and this fit in great together. So, since I am using the Xmen, now I recently got like the whole, no, I won't say the whole collection. Got quite a bit of the 97 Xmen. This one, Bishop is the only one I've taken out of the box so far. So I think he fits in perfectly there too. So if you want to mix up the Mezco Colossus and have him in with the 97 Xmen that just released, I think that still fits in perfectly. I'm still trying to decide which way I want to do that. If I want to have him with the cartoon version or have him with some of my other Mezco figures. But either way, I think it fits in really nice. I like how these really kind of pair up. And I'll probably do another video soon of really just all of the 97 X-Men. I might do them all in one video. Since they are, well, not older figures, but it's not really much to them as far as what they come with, things like that. even articulation wise. But that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, like, subscribe, share, and catch you on the next video.
Hey, Crimson, run it up.